what is up, you fuckers? Welcome to another... Holy shit! GIGGUK, our Lord and Savior, has another Darling in the Franxx video, so thank you to a certain user for telling me about it. I want all of the views. Darling in the Franxx, the never-ending ride.
So often, the anime community is graced with a roller coaster of a show, and as an audience member, once you've committed to getting on the ride, you could either sit back, accept that you're here to the end, and try to enjoy your time, or you can act like this. Darling in the Fran.
Oh, I know a lot of people like that.
To set this anime community on fire. The show had a lot of hype going into
it. Really did.
Collaboration between the famed
A1
Pictures, Studio Trigger, Hayao Miyazaki,
hashtag
Fox
Trigger. Let's
News,
get that.
Cannabis Science Inc., Wreck-It Ralph, Sesame Street, and
what?
The Marvel
Shut the fuck up.
For weeks, viewers have toiled over its many subtle themes, messages, and symbolism. But today, I will present the definite proof over everything the show is trying to say, while ultimately assessing if this is truly the next modern mecha masterpiece, or just another show that shit the bed after high early expectations. Which
that's exactly what it is.
I'm not gonna name any names because I'm not that kind of person. We don't shit talk.
Is that right?
No! The title, which
what's the name of that anime? Okay, that was Guilty Crown.
It's a clever nod.
I love Guilty Crown, but yeah, the ending was
Darling. And the mechas that they pilot. Super Kawaii Momo Robots Waifu Death Squad. The basic premise is about a bunch of angsty teenagers who have to fight monsters in a post-apocalyptic world. And a lot of people have compared this to Evangelion.
Yes, of course.
After careful analysis over countless seconds, I can conclude that this has absolutely no merit at all. Look, guys, not every show about giant robots.
This is sarcasm. I forgot we're dealing with GIGGUK, the king of sarcasm.
I mean, one has a pilot who doesn't want to get in the robot, and the other one has one who really does. There you go. Nothing alike. Plus, Darling in the Fran XX is a heavy sexualized show.
Yes, and the other one isn't.
Ava wasn't sexualized at all, so there's also a big difference there. Plus,
not
A1
sexualized.
And Studio Trigger are very active studios, while Hideaki Anno is never gonna give us Ava 4.0. Now, in Evangelion, you had these monsters called angels, and
that are gross, by the way.
Plaxosaurs, which are like robot dinosaurs, which is totally different.
Yes, of course.
They have a core that needs to be destroyed.
There is so much sarcasm, it could murder someone.
So they almost have to fight a different monster every week. So I don't know how Evangelion can even begin to compare to that. Let's not forget that Darling in the Fran had a scene where a pilot is just freaking out in the cockpit. And the idea for this scene was something that was totally original in the genre of mecha. While Evangelion also had iconic scenes that would be totally obvious if someone copied them, and I don't see any kind of resemblance at all.
Thanks for showing us.
Well, what about these mysterious organizations that seem to be controlling everything? And that's such a superficial observation.
Is it now?
I would say, well, where's Ava's two-pilot system that directly depends on synchronization levels, and let's not forget that in Fran, only children can pilot the mechas. So I don't know how Evangelion could even begin to compare to that.
His sarcasm is giving me
still want to compare
STDs
because they both have biomechanical mechs. But then they obviously haven't gotten to the twist yet when it's revealed that the mechs they were piloting are actually Klaxosaurs. That's right. They were piloting the monsters they were fighting this entire time.
I'm
you
begging
stupid shit. So I don't know how Evangelion could even begin to compare to that. This is not to mention the colourful cast we are presented with. Right off the bat, we are introduced to a naked pink-haired 02 emerging like a goddess. And of course, our main character, Darling, is immediately like...
That is so stupid.
This definitely smells like Best Girl. Later, we see their relationship develop and even have a backstory revealed.
Wait, did the subtitle just say Breast Girl?
And as you can see here, the results are clear as after years of funding and research, we are finally getting closer to a cure for cancer. An interesting fact you may not know is that everyone's name corresponds to their code number in Japanese. For example,
that's cool.
Zero's 2 name in Japanese would be Oni. Oni, which in Japanese folklore is a kind of demon character with horns. Similarly, code 015 Ichigo can be split into Ichi and Go. Ichigo 15, which represents the exact number of people who legitimately thought she was Best Girl.
Wow!
There was such a big cast, it can get hard to remember names, so it's much easier to remember them by their unique code names. Cucker, Cucky, Cucklord, I don't give a cuck, LGBT cuck, my big fat cuck wedding, you cucking what, mate? The Cuckle Brother, and of course, Cuck me harder, daddy. Love triangles are a popular trope in anime, but Darling in the Fran XX manages to take this to the next level. With such intricate character relationships, you need a far more complicated shape to keep track of it all. You start with 02, who is a clone of 01, and is in a simple love triangle with Darling and Ichigo. However, Ichigo has other characters who are interested in her, in Goro and Ikuno. Darling, on the other hand, used to share a close relationship with Mitsuru, who really ended up with Kokoro, who was loved by Futoshi, creating this big line. Meanwhile, Miku and Zerome are just doing their own thing, closed off from everyone else. So if we put this all together, you can see that oh, for fuck's sake! Much discussion has been had over the actions of the cast members, with criticism being thrown in every direction. But upon closer inspection, every single action makes perfect sense and has a deeper meaning behind it. This controversial kiss garnered a lot of hate for Ichigo, with critics analysing every frame of this to come to the conclusion that this was the classic literary tactic we know as a dick move. But looking deeply into the scene, many may have missed the subtext of what it was trying to say. See, episode 14 aired in April of 2018, exactly 9 years after League of Legends started closed beta testing. Not only that, but if we add all the code numbers of the 3 members present,
it's like some Illuminati kind of shit.
87. Patch 8.7 of League of Legends was released in April 2018. And that's when I understood. This kiss represents League of Legends international tournament performances.
Of course.
And
it
Goro
makes perfect
is
sense.
NA. Anyone familiar with Trigger shows and the history of their staff will know that they sometimes like to put in the odd sex metaphors in their work. Now in Darling in the Fran, you have to look really carefully, but if you do, you may be able to spot some sexual metaphors. Like for example, one obvious one was when 02 offered bread dipped in honey.
What about the other
this
scene?
Is reference to honey.
No, the other scene.
The pet name married couples can often refer to each other as, hinting at consummating their relationship, which in marriage obviously refers to sexual intercourse.
There is no other more obvious scenes, of course.
That's the only one I could find. Deep appreciation also has to be given for what this has done for the genre of mecha. When we think of giant robots in the iconic genre of mecha, you may be reminded of metallic Goliaths, marvels of human engineering, a cultural icon that has inspired the fields of robotic in real life. And what's so incredible about this show is that it has the balls to look at these and go, fuck that. No, literally, fuck that. I want to fuck giant robots, and made lootable giant robots. In an interview with the mecha designer about where he got his inspiration for these revolutionary designs, he was noted for replying with the single line, "Where there's a will, there's a way to stick your dick in it." And this leads us to the latter part of the series, where we finally get some explanation about the world and history in episode 19. Where you see... Oh, I'm sorry, I accidentally hit the fast forward button there. Let me get us back on track. What? What? Alright, I don't know why there are aliens or why there are space battles and the plot going crazy. What the fuck is going on? So, I must have accidentally skipped a whole season. Let me check this. It's still episode 20? What? It was at this moment that I had an epiphany. Maybe the show about angst teens piloting giant robots using the power of butt sex wasn't the revolutionary show I thought it was gonna be. Now, I don't know what the creative process behind having such a big plot turn so late in the series was, but according to some sources, it went a little something like this. Okay, it's episode 20. What do we have planned? This is when you wanted to add the aliens? Did I say that? When? Oh, bitches! Trigger's in the house now! We need girls, we need booty, we need tits, we need some motherfucking aliens! It's gonna be hard! That doesn't sound like me. Well, at least we have another 25 episodes to flesh this out. Actually, the show is too cool. What do you mean it's only...
The subtitles are not...
It means we only have 24 episodes. But as I looked deeper, things just didn't add up.
I love
Why
that.
aliens? Why are they called verm?
Is it going to be another Illuminati kind of thing? Here we go.
Vampire. How are vampires involved? Could this be a metaphor for aliens sucking the life force out of Earth as had been explained in the exposition? Or was Alex Jones the writer for this the entire time?
Interdimensional vampires
stealing the energy from the kids. It's a vampire conspiracy in that they are interdimensionally sucking the essence of our youth.
Right.
And they believe they're possessed by an off-world entity.
How many other staff members were
I
really
love Alex
involved?
Jones so
Was
much.
any information we were given accurate at all? Driven, I searched hard to see if I could find any evidence. But unfortunately, there were zero resources available to me as my anime list was still under maintenance. And then it hit me.
What
The
hit you?
cockfest, ass-worshipping, angsty giant robot show was a front. This was a diversion orchestrated by a grand mastermind in order to pull
really?
the wool over our eyes over the truth. This was no A1 Pictures project.
Oh.
There was no studio trigger
Oh.
involvement. So
Okay.
you may be wondering, who is responsible? It was Hideaki Anno all along, you fucking idiot! This was Ava 4.0 the entire time! Wake up, America! Hey guys, thank you very much.
Well, I mean, I don't live in America, so I don't have to wake up, but still. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for watching this bullshit. If you want to request other videos, do it in the comment section. Ah!